Hello everyone, welcome to the Decks of the Weekend. Every Monday, you tune here on the Mango YouTube channel to see what what decks did well in the weekend, what decks won, which events, but most importantly, what like cool new stuff have I found for you. And this brews come all the way from Perth, Australia, and it won WON the Modern Challenge. He plays Crack the Earth. One red, each player sacrifices a permanent. That's it, that's the card. Plur clear 2 for 1, you would say yourself. Yeah, it is, except we have Flagstone of Truck here to sacrifice it, go get a land, put it into play tapped. For just simply 1 mana Strip Mine or 1 mana Stone Rain. You have Vildaran Epicure to make a blood token, sacrifice it, or you have the Ragavan Treasure, or you also just are a deck with 31 drops, so you don't mind trading the 2 for 1 if it comes up with like Stone Raining your opponent. Also as a Boom Bust, 2 mana, you blow up a land for 2 mana, and once again you have the Flagstone Trick here to not blow up yours. You play Urza Saga in this deck, but most importantly you play Manatite, and everyone loves Manatite. 1 mana, counter target spell, unless his opponent pay 1. But you have all these Stone Rain effects, which will make it harder for your opponent to pay 1. Or you have Esper Sentinel, so the opponent has to pay the tax, and then you mana tide them. This deck has the strongest card of Modern Horizons 2. Esper Sentinel, Dragon's Rage Channeler, Ragavan, Urza Saga, Prismatic Ending. Just very good card, and the shell is a really fun one with Crack the Earth, Boom Bust. Again, this deck won the challenge. I have streamed it this morning, recording this on Monday afternoon. You'll see it on the channel tomorrow, so stay tuned. This deck was a ton of fun, and actually good. We did very well in the day with this deck. Actually, this is a version that I've changed. I've added 3rd and 4th Soulgate Lantern, but yeah, this is it. Super a lot of fun. Let's now check the Magic Arena panorama. What's happening over there? On Magic Arena, you have your MTG Melee events that saw the Energy Series $1,000 arena event and a PTQ invite, and an invite was won by Arya on Golgari Food. She's a very talented player who just 2 weeks ago also won another PTQ in Standard and now won another one in Historic. Very impressive with Golgari Food. The deck I'm highlighting today here though is 4-color Niv Mizzet. And this deck comes from Tristan, let me get her name right, Tristan Wide LaRue, which is a very good player. I've seen his name a lot recently, and he's playing a Niv Mizzet. Niv Mizzet. 5 mana for your Trusty Companion Giganta, but the 5 mana card of relevancy is Niv Mizzet Reborn. Lots of weird ones here, starting from Break Expectation, which is definitely a card you do not expect to see in Historic, but you're just paying 1 mana for a Thoughtseize, and comes up with like a little help, but like it's not going to be that relevant in Historic, so the help that they get from the so-called spell book is not a big deal, but yeah, so cool card. And then you have Territora Kavu, super good with your 14 Triumphs, because you can lead off of like a Savai Triumph and like a Breeding Pool, and boom, you got a 2 mana 5/5 trample that does like other things, so excellent there. And then you have a variety of color cards to get with your Niv Mizzet. There's even Teferi. So that's it. Came 2nd place. Definitely impressive. And then we have now Standard. Again, a format that is seeing way more play now after the ban of Iron's Epiphany, Divide by Zero, and Faceless 7. This is a GG Tour event which saw over 100, I think it was 190 players I saw event, and was won by Ords of Midrange. And once again, I've highlighted this deck last week that also won another PTQ invite. This time, the deck I'm going to highlight is this Mono Green Aggro by Mertkan Ekimoglu. I played Mono Green Aggro at the Industry Championship. It had Faceless 7, of course, but I was really just a hater of Faceless 7. That card so often made me just not be able to cast Ogre Troll or just double spell. I'm very happy. Actually, I don't mind seeing it gone. And 4 Layer of the Hydra now. He's playing Unnatural Growth, which I also was playing. I like this card a lot. And another big importance is this Lotus Cobra. We used not to see any Lotus Cobra around. We used to see Forest Sculpture of Winter, mostly because the red card, what's it called? Spikefield Hazard was everywhere, because Azet Epiphany was the best deck. So now that you don't have Spikefield Hazard anymore, Lotus Cobra can come back. Of course, this card is like the same as this sometimes, and it just attacks on top of it. So it's like it gives you mana without it, plus it attacks, and that's very relevant for mono green aggro. So yeah, this is standard, not alchemy. We don't have any Grizzled Huntmaster or Tenacious Pup here. New sets is coming out this weekend on MTG Arena and also Magic Online. It's Kamigawa, the Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. So lots of formats will be shaken out. I'm going to for sure highlight some arena formats on my channel because I do have to practice for the Arena Championship. So although I know that Magic Online does better for my viewers, I also have to keep on practicing for the arena formats because the set championship is around the corner, and I like to just keep both formats up. It's not gonna feature standard though. Standard isn't going to be on the event. It's gonna be mostly historic and alchemy, and I can just a little snack peek. Do you say that? Anyway, this is the Jivska control that I have made a video of and I really like, and I want to start by playing this deck with the new card that I'm very, very excited about trying. It's the March of the Overworldly Light. This is an X and a white. As additional cost to cast this card, you may exile. It's basically X and a white if you remove the first part, because pitching cards is card disadvantage. We don't want to do that. But you can exile target artifact, creature, or enchantment for X mana value or less. So you're overpaying rather than the threat, but you're getting a powerful card that is a removal spell for, again, creature, artifact. That means Witch's Oven, Turtle Crumbs, and enchantments. Artifact, enchantment, and the creature. In Modern, this card can also show up, I think, in Blue-White Control, as I said in my Blue-White Control video, because this one can kill for 1 mana Urza's Saga. Definitely relevant. Already from the main deck, instant speed. I like this card a lot. I'm excited for the week, what it brings, but a lot of magic happening on the channel, so make sure to subscribe, because lots of magic is happening. If you want to check this deck list highlighted, you can check in the descriptions, and thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.